like I said, you have these sort of three modes. You've got the VR drive mode, which is what we're going to do. The VR time trial, which essentially you race against yourself. It's standard sort of racing game mode. So you're just obviously trying to beat your best time constantly. And then the VR showroom, which really just, you can look at every car that is available in the game, and just, ogle over it really, and take your time around it. But we're going to actually go into the drive mode. Now the other cool thing about this particular game is that you've got every track available in VR, and as you can see, there's plenty of tracks really to keep you going. They're all very different. Obviously, some are more longer than others, but they're definitely all very, very different tracks, and they all drive completely different as well, which is really, really good. And you've got every car available to drive in, on any of the tracks. So what we're going to do, I want to go for possibly the longest track going, which is the Nürburgring, and we'll take it nice and bright. And these, obviously, all the different cars you've got, and then you've got your garage, which you can open up any of these cars to drive in it. Now, I've recently acquired this Red Bull 2014 standard car, which is, beautiful looking car. We're going to sort of give this one a go. The speeds you can get up on these things are just phenomenal, but this is probably more like a Formula 1 sort of style racing. I'm not sure if this is a real thing or concept car. I think it's more concept, but like I say, every car sounds different. The sound is amazing in the VR setting as well. Obviously you've got complete 3D sound, so if the engine's at the back, you can hear it in the back, front, wherever, but it does look and play stunningly. So you can change the driver options, the car settings. There's lots of different changes you can make. I'm not actually going to do any of that. I'm not going to delve into that at this point. I'm just going to stick to the standard and get straight racing really, because that's the way I roll. This just looks amazing. The more Jesus, we got a quick start. Now I do need to sort of focus a little bit when I'm driving this thing, because it's rapid. You take your eye off it a moment and you're off the road, that is, and you're in the wall or off the track. So, but it does look stunning. I mean, like I say, I'm using the Thrustmaster steering wheel and pedals, and that obviously adds a new dimension to the immersive nature of this. See you later, alligator. And if you haven't got that, you don't need that to play this game, but it makes a huge difference. What would make even more difference if I had a fully interactive cockpit. That would be pretty good as well, but I'll take this. What I've got at the moment is fairly cheap. Most people can get steering wheels and things like that at decent prices these days, but I'm telling you, it really, really adds to the pleasure of driving this thing, and it is a pleasure. Like I say, after a hard day's work, coming in and just having a little blast on this is an absolute hoot. And the sense of speed that this gives you, it's just incredible. It's hard, like I say, it's quite difficult to focus and comment at the same time. I'm not the greatest on these driving games anyway. And it's actually quite hard work keeping the thing on track. But my opponent is still fairly close with me and my wing mirrors here. And like I say, I'm really fortunate that I don't suffer from VR sickness at all. I know people that just looking at this would probably make them sick rather than trying to actually get in and play. It's a no-go zone. But I feel, for me, it's like the opposite. I get a bit of a rush from it. And I could play this for hours. I could be in here for hours and never really get to. Oh, that was. Don't like doing that. Yeah, for me, the VR sickness is just not a problem whatsoever. Absolutely incredible sensation it feels being in the cockpit of this thing. Oh. Jesus. Jeez. Zeus. But yeah, imagine the G-force of actually, driving one of these things for real. It must be absolutely phenomenal. See why these guys come out of a race and are absolutely drenched. But the sounds, like I say, the sounds are incredible. Really, again, what you would expect a car like this to sound like. It matches it absolutely perfect. When you hit the curb slightly, you get that sort of tyre sound on a different surface. Absolutely spot on. Like I say, the sense of speed that this really does give you is just absolutely incredible. But like I say, take your eye off the road just for a minute, you'll absolutely lose it. So trying to, obviously, I want to look at my surroundings and take in the pleasures, the visual pleasures that's going past, because the detail in this game is incredible as well. They've done an amazing job. And it's all going past so quick, so fast. You don't really, you're not able to take everything in, which is a bit of a shame. But that's what the replays requires, folks. And their replays look incredible as well. This is quite the game. If you haven't got Gran Turismo and you've got a headset, then you're nuts, because this is a must-have. This is a must-have, and especially if you're an avid driving game enthusiast, this is definitely the game to have. There are other driving games out there. You've got, Drive Club, which drives pretty good. Got some great cars in that, and you do drive against a stack of AI opponents, and it makes the game a whole lot more challenging for sure. But the driving experience is not quite as exciting and breathtaking as this is. You can really get some speed up along this area. Just use the strafe just to have a look at what's going on the outside of the car. The detail, like I say, the detail is just absolutely phenomenal. So nearly doing 350 miles an hour. Wow, back literally down to less than 100 within seconds along this main straight, and then you've got this, finishing line which really does look incredible. Absolutely brilliant. So there you go. That's I have to take my breath from that. That was incredible. Yeah. That's the first one that I wanted to sort of run through with the game. Brilliant. And you get your standard daily race bonus points, same as you do in a lot of other games. So it allows you to upgrade and level up in your in the game. But I'll show you the replays for a minute, because they are incredible. You've got this sort of system where you can have a look from any of the cockpits. It starts off from your own, and you can change the views. Obviously now I'm in my cockpit, looking out, looking at the view that I had actually driving in the game, which is pretty good. You can change it to, obviously you don't have the steering wheel and the screen in front of you, or you can get the rear, or you can have it in this sort of film mode, like you're watching on the TV, like a real race, which is pretty good. But then you can also change. Now I'm in the opponent's cockpit now, looking at what he would be looking at, or they would be looking at, and obviously you'll see me now overtake and eat my dust. And this guy obviously this driver trying to sort of keep up with me now. So I like the replays. I think they are pretty good. I can sit back and relax and not have to race and just enjoy what was going on. Very good. So we'll leave that there, but I just wanted to sort of show you how good the replays sort of were as well. So that's pretty much that side of it. So we're going to end that part of it, and I want to sort of go through back into the VR mode as well, and go through maybe just another track, something slightly different to sort of show the different styles of tracks that are available. They're so different that it is worth having a look at. So we've got this Fisherman's Ranch, which is a bit of a dirt track, like a rally track. So maybe we'll try that. There's Goodwood there, which is also a good track. But we'll try this one again. It's slightly different, and we'll take it through the day. I mean, obviously the time of the day does make a difference. Now you've got obviously certain cars that will only work properly on that track. This is a rally car, as you say. So let's have a look and see if there are any other ones. Ford rally car. Let's take that for a spin. That looks pretty good. It's very different. It sounds different. It drives different. It's the track is very much complete opposite to what we were just at. But again, like I say, very much tailored to the courses, the cars are. And again, you can change all the options, but I'm going to stick with the standard. I'm driving against a guy in a Mustang. Obviously, I'm in the Ford Focus. So again, only one opponent against you. So we'll get straight into it. See where we go. And this is the detail in the cockpits here. Great. So Mustang's selling now. Okay. So the sort of completely, there's a complete different set of skills that you're going to need to take this one out. Get some air on here. That's so totally okay, buddy. So what I do like about the the sort of different styles is that obviously they are different, but it is just it's all, for me, it's all about the detail. These cockpits are absolutely stunning. So my feet are moving in line with what I'm trying to do. I'm pressing the accelerator. The guys, I press the brake and and his feet are pressing the brakes. Like I say, the steering wheel is doing pretty much the same as what I'm trying to do. Where I'm putting it. So the game is in line, with what I'm trying to achieve in this ridiculous driving style. But it's, again, like I say, it looks incredible, from where I'm sitting. Excuse the pun, but this is one of the best looking sort of driving games I think you can get. But again, a lot of people, there's a nice bit of air there. Ford against Ford. Check out where he is. Oh, he's not that far behind me. I'm crashing. This is a lot harder work than I was anticipating. But let's get some big air here. Nice. Just steered out of that. That was not good. Ford Motor Company wouldn't thank me for that one. Come on, Nige, let's get some air. It feels great as well when you're, hoofing around these tracks. Flag waver, perfect. There you go. You've got to be pretty poor to lose to one of these guys, but there you go. That's just give you a feel of the two different types of tracks and cars that that are available in the game itself. And again, this is just two opposites that I've tried to show you. Great fun, good hoot. What's not to love? So yeah, that was really just my playthrough of a couple of tracks on that, and I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. Anyway, hope to I'll sort of get back on this, I think, again fairly soon, but anyway.